did you put me? That was her question before I hit the button. Where did you put me? You're right here. If you were looking.
Happy Super Bowl Sunday. Who do you want to win? Do you care?
You know, this,
of course you
this
care.
is, I think this is like Super Bowl 52,
Hey, Ken.
I think.
Let's say a few hellos. And Carlos and Hugo and Raphael. We've got a global audience.
And so, you know.
What are we going to say about Super?
Well, and when I think about super, the word super.
Yeah,
like
super.
this is the Super Bowl. Of all the bowls, this is the most
Hello,
super.
Paula.
But
I'll be feeling better.
Hey, Paula. But I always, you know, when someone would, like, what does the word super mean to you?
Great. Fantastic. Off the charts. Amazing. Wonderful.
Okay, so when someone says super to me, I think of the guy
Superman.
who fixes the stuff around the apartment building.
That's a short for superintendent.
Go knock on the super's door and tell him that the faucet is leaking again.
All right, listen. This is
What about Superman?
So I just said that. Hi, Rhonda.
Of all the men, super. He's the super.
And Deborah. And David.
You're not going to comment on my fire?
Robert. Why don't we ask everybody there what they think of your fire? Because, by the way,
Some people may think it's green screen.
By the way, I get to enjoy this fire firsthand every single day.
We are going through firewood like it grows on trees.
My hair is lopsided. Hi, Charlie. We got to connect. Paula is on too. Can't you feel the Lawrence High School love?
Oh, is that what that is?
And there's Sherelle.
Uh-huh.
You know where Sherelle's from, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. No. Where's Sherelle from?
Wait. People are coming in.
No, where's Sherelle from? Hello, Marcy. It's a good time because it's this is pre-gaming, people. What are you pre-gaming with? With the superintendent? No. Okay,
Super.
so this is important.
Yeah, of course.
You know, I always say, everybody, learning is important.
Right.
And I actually was talking to someone, you know who? Jason Silberman yesterday.
Right.
And Jason is a senior like Alex.
In college.
What? Who else did you say?
Hey, Deborah.
Paula Shapiro. Well, Paula Kalstein Shapiro, I think. Paula Kalstein. Paul and Pammy, twins. Beautiful twins that we grew up with. Not in our homeroom. I have my own handyman. Thank you. Our fire is romantic, it is. And by the way, I feel like I am in a B&B in my own house when I'm with Robert. Because I love this fireplace. It's my favorite room in our house. Other than,
the bathroom.
no, the bedroom, I was going to say. But that's, I wish we had a fireplace up there. But then, you know what?
In the bathroom?
No, in the bedroom. Wait, Sam and Lauren. Okay, wait. So, I was talking to Jason. No, let me tell you.
Let's go, wait.
This is what I was talking to Jason about yesterday.
Yes, okay.
He said, he's going to be graduating Muhlenberg College. And, are you shy? And Wayne? And hello,
Finish, or
Patricia?
we'll never get out of here.
What do you want? Wait a second. Let me ask you a question.
What do you think? People have all day to
What?
watch what the Bubba
No,
Mice do?
it's not Bubba Mice. We're going to have a learning moment very soon. Excuse me, you're the only one who wants to get off.
I'm not going to touch that, but go ahead.
See, I don't understand. Patricia's on both of ours. I love it.
You are so easily confused.
Uh-oh, Tony Cucci.
No, that's not. That's if you actually read
it says,
what's
why do you
up
want
there,
to tag it?
right? Because it
Will you
thinks
be
it's
there?
me. Facebook is thinking that it's me.
Oh, really?
That's right. My face is Tony Cucci's face.
Seriously?
Well, both very good-looking guys.
Oh, I really thought they knew someone's on, so you could tag them.
Right, okay.
Oh, tag and add is different. Okay, so yesterday I was talking to
She'll
Jason,
just keep doing
Alex's
that
friend.
each and every time we do this.
What?
Go ahead.
So Jason was, he's graduating. He's a senior at Muhlenberg.
Said that right?
Very, very talented magician.
Yep.
He was at Psycho Festival yesterday.
Right.
And he said, I'm looking forward to be done with school. And, and Lindsay kind of said the same thing. I have my master's. I don't want any more school. And I said, I'm a lifelong learner. Hello, Helene and Christine.
Well, I think education is wasted on the young.
No.
Yes.
What I think is...
What, so I'm not entitled to my opinion?
No, what I feel is that parents and coaches, all right, need to instill the love of learning. So this way, we become lifelong learners. And that means in everything, because it's the only way we can improve. And by the way...
I know everything.
It's not only by doing, it's actually growing your mindset. So I was thinking about this with Super Bowl, and the Olympics are starting this week as well.
Mm-hmm. Yes, the Winter Olympics.
So how can you realize your full potential? Well, there are two different types of mindsets. Hello, John, Charlie, Holly. I'll give you your opinion when she wants it. Holly will give you your opinion when she wants it. Yes, thank you, Charlie. I will. So
you rubbing it in?
This is my home roommate.
You rubbing it in? Go ahead.
Okay, so when I went to go look, I was thinking about this over breakfast, and I said, mindset affects our athletic performance. Yep. Thank you, Charlie, for taking my sign.
No.
No?
No, he was.
Suzanne doesn't know.
He was.
Okay.
He was actually.
Deborah.
He was actually agreeing with me.
See that? No, patience is a virtue, Robert. Listen to Holly. Okay. Thank you, Deborah and Charlie. Been there, done that. Okay.
Doesn't anybody stick up for me?
So, this is important. We also hear about athletes being a natural. Just naturally talented with abilities to, the best soccer player, the best football player, the best basketball player, the best ice hockey player, the best...
You're going to name every sport?
No. So, I think that I looked up something about having a growth mindset and how it affects sports performance. And there are two different kinds of mindsets. There's a fixed mindset and there's a growth mindset. And honestly, we don't want our young athletes to just believe that great talent alone, okay, is going to transport them to earning that gold medal. It's not just about that. So as a parent...
What else is it about?
What is it about?
What else is it about?
Well, it is about, with practice, instruction, and effort, you can develop talent.
Mm-hmm.
And you...
But some people are born with a natural ability and a talent in certain things. And, you don't believe that there are people that are just born with a natural ability?
But if that's all they're counting on, that doesn't mean that they could be the best possible athlete.
No, it's an advantage to have a natural ability.
They can increase their skill.
Right.
Okay, and it's not about just avoiding mistakes. And also, there's something to be talking about is also about teamwork and team spirit. It's not just about that one.
Charlie says you have talent, you learn a skill.
That's true. Or you master a skill. You can master a skill and a talent too. Again, it's not just about, okay, so this is the fixed mindset. Let's go there first, okay? Because individuals with fixed mindset believe that their intelligence, skills, talents, and abilities are already determined and can't be changed. This mindset often results in emotional athletes that continually compare themselves to others. This results in fearful, rigid athletes that limits their potential. So, fixed mindset, challenges should be avoided. People are just born with skills. Perseverance doesn't help. Challenges may show off a lack of skill. If individuals have to work hard, it's because they aren't good enough. Effort isn't really needed. Oh, if failure occurs, it's the fault of someone else. And feedback is something that they take personally. A growth mindset, you improve upon your skills. Skills are a result of hard work. Challenges are a chance to test yourself. Mastery comes from effort. Embrace challenges, learn from feedback. Setbacks are often opportunities to learn and can be a wake-up call. And feedback helps find areas that can be improved upon. And the most important thing here is that effort is an essential trait. Effort.
So did you uncover in your research what percentage do the majority of people have a fixed mindset or a growth mindset?
No, I just don't think you can get very far having a fixed mindset.
But do you think so?
And I also think praise.
Do you think that most people have a fixed mindset? I mean, I don't think in our circles, the people who we're friends with and close with, I believe they all have growth mindsets. They're always trying to, excuse me, improve themselves and
I
do
also,
better.
Yes, I agree with you, because it's not only in sports; it's in anything you're doing in life,
right.
And also when you love what you do, it helps bring it to its highest level. So there is something about having passion, but effort. Like if, for instance, let's say you take a mathematician who can do all these unbelievable equations, but if they can't find a cure for cancer. Right? I mean, why don't they put that, so maybe that equations in the lab could become
Well, you hope that people contribute, their talents for good. So, you hope that people will want to, if they're a brilliant mind.
Marco
that,
and Jen.
Hey, Marco. And that they then share that talent in the best possible ways, not in a selfish way.
I think that,
like, for example, yesterday was Cycle for Survival. Thank you to everyone who supported.
Oh, we haven't even come on.
Holli.
Did we come on?
Well,
we were on all day yesterday, right?
And at one point, someone from the hospital, from Memorial Sloan Kettering, comes up and speaks. And so this year, one of the doctors who was also writing, he spoke a little bit. But one of the things that is impressed upon with Memorial Sloan Kettering is that all of this research that's going on and the findings and the results of the clinical trials, all of this information, they are dedicated to sharing this information amongst all research institutions and medical professionals that can benefit, whose patients can benefit from it. So they are making a concerted effort to best utilize these research dollars, which is what Cycle for Survival does, is it generates money to be used directly in research that will one day, and I'm not going to say hopefully, because I know that one day it will happen, whether it's in our lifetime or not, or in our grandchildren's or great-grandchildren's lifetime, I do believe that we will rid the world of cancer.
Oh, wait a second, because human beings are looking for that, for working on that.
But the thing is, all of this effort is being done in the name of the greater good of mankind, to be able to share this information and to make sure that the people who need it, and one of the most amazing stories was a writer who was there, got up and spoke and thanked everyone because his son, who is in his early 20s, I think he said 23 or 24, was stricken with a rare cancer, and there was a clinical trial, but the insurance company would pay for the medication but not for the clinical trial. And he reached out to Cycle for Survival, and Cycle for Survival funded the clinical trial. And he basically got up there and thanked everyone of the hundreds of riders that were there, and the tens of thousands of people who helped, thank them, because this money directly saved his son's life, because of this, them being able to fund the clinical trial.
Very sweet. Jen said, love how we are all about contribution. We are. But, I'm concerned about what Charlie wrote, because people said that people are motivated by their own self-interest. And he also wrote Hi, Elise. He also wrote, people who donate and give have personal motivations to do so. I'm not really sure where you're coming from.
Meaning that,
what does that mean?
I think he means that if you've been touched by cancer or ALS or some other life-threatening disease, that you might put your dollars and your effort into those particular charities, and I agree. I think people always have. I think in order for it to be most effective for you as a giver, is to be able to make a connection with the cause.
But you know something?
so-
I don't. I write for the people that can't. Like that's what I think about. I am all about helping people, but no, really, my why is strictly about wanting good health and helping others. So, if and doing something I love. I mean, I love to spin, so that's the self-interest part, I guess. But is that really about self-interest?
No, I'm not talking about that. Okay, are we done with are you done with your list?
I was done with my list,
Oh, okay.
but I want to know what you have to contribute about if you were, I mean, as a parent, as a coach, as a trainer, right? And you think about now we have the Super Bowl and they've been working towards this, but there has to be team. It does happen with a team. That's how you get.
Of course.
One natural player cannot do it themselves.
No, of course not.
I mean, the only way you can do it yourself is if you're playing singles tennis, I guess, because that's you against the other person, right? It's one human being. But, and again, you need to grow and improve.
Mm-hmm.
We do all need to make mistakes.
Yeah.
Yes, official. You love to spin. It brings you joy to spin and have others do it. Yeah, it actually, yes. I guess we're all over the place here, meaning, hello, Leslie, meaning there is something to be, I really am talking about improving. So I want to improve life as we know it in every single way. But I want to improve my life too. And I think that when I read or listen to a podcast or watch a video, I mean, you teach me all the time. You're my coach. You teach me how to do better video. You teach me how to...
Do you believe that everyone's coachable?
Goodness, no, I don't. I think they're the people with the fixed mindset, Robert. I do.
Yeah,
I do.
I've
I
run
think they're
more and
fixed.
more into
Very
people
fixed.
who are
excuses. They have
are
excuses.
not coachable. And sometimes it's easier for me to spot that when I'm not the one
That's
coaching.
a great question.
Like I find that in a lot of groups that I'm in.
Yeah.
Especially
Hi, Dana.
coach-centric groups.
Nothing wrong with any of this.
There's,
Totally, I love you.
There's
Only people who want to be coached can be coached.
Yeah.
Okay, that is a great point, Robert.
Right. But sometimes...
But it's readiness. It doesn't mean there never can be.
Right.
But sometimes it's who you meet. It's who you don't know.
But what about
who you're gonna
people
meet.
who are coached and then continuously
I coach people
to
be successful?
But what about those who are coached and don't follow the coach?
You know what? I think that coach is going to keep that person on the bench until they figure out until they are coachable, because otherwise they cannot. But first of all, also people there are coaches that want talent. There are coaches that want to win, right? I mean, I think the goal of the Olympics, of Super Bowls, of tournaments is to win. But if you work on yourself first and do your personal best and improve by what you learn or implementing one new thing that could take it to the next level, and that could be in anything in life, you are going to be so much more, you're going to impact so much more, and you probably will win. It's like a win-win. Win. Right.
No, I'm just listening to you. Just listening to you. And sometimes you make me laugh.
I think your question was the best. Is everybody coachable? And I do believe those are the fixed mind. And I think that people get in their way all the time. But you know what? Not everybody is made to be an athlete, but everybody can.
But doesn't this concept really cut across every part of your life, whether you're an athlete or a business person or an entrepreneur?
Mindset.
Or whatever?
And there's a lot of books on mindset. And I think everybody should do work on their mindset because, we have limiting beliefs. And there are people that believe that. I don't believe in them. I don't believe in them. I believe that you can achieve anything you believe. And that's because I say so to Holli. And by the way, I believe you can too. So mindset is very powerful. If you say you can't do it, guess what?
Is it a rhetorical question? Or?
You ask me that all the time. Go ahead. Okay, Robert. Is there anything that you believe you cannot do?
Yes.
What?
Fly.
Like a bird? You can go into an airplane and fly.
I cannot achieve flight without some kind of outside force. I cannot stand
What if
right
they
here.
attached you to a drone?
Take flight.
If they attached
But that's
you to a drone?
that's propulsion. A bird, if I was a bird, I'd be able to take flight right now.
Look up the Peter.
Unless I was a flamingo.
No, I've heard of the Peter Principle. Hey, Rachel. So, so I encourage everybody
to take flight.
What is it? If there was one thing that you've said it.
What?
An
If
instrument.
I could have...
No.
No.
What?
I'd want invisibility.
Why?
I can go into girls' locker rooms.
That is not a skill. It is not a skill.
Invisibility? Flight? I'd like to be able to levitate.
I hope everybody has an amazing Super Bowl. Once he makes this fire, the decision is made. This is where we will enjoy it. I will say, actually, something that did happen in bed this morning.
Holly.
Robert, which is none of your business. No. What happened this morning in bed is Robert said, oh, who's doing the halftime show?
No. It's,
Pink
is singing the national anthem.
Pink is singing the national anthem, and she's very sick. So Robert says to me, he says, you know how sick you felt last Sunday? And I felt so badly, and he felt badly Saturday. He says, would you be able to sing? I said, if they were paying me that
I said, would you?
Now Charlie
would
says
you
it's
be able
Justin
to-
Timberlake.
No, that's the halftime.
I'm sorry, I screwed it up, Charlie. That's halftime. He said the national anthem. I'm always wrong. Well, not always wrong, but I'm usually wrong. Timberlake halftime, yes. So the national anthem is being sung by Pink, who apparently is sick.
With the flu.
So
I said to her, last Saturday, if I said to you, last Sunday, she's curled up in the fetal position in bed. I said, would you run out to the backyard and sing the national anthem then come back in?
I said if they would pay him. Hey,
How would
Nicole.
you feel?
Hey, Nicole. Wait, so Deborah said, if you think you can't, you're right. Well, by the way, I don't agree with that. If you think you can't.
Then you can't. If you don't believe, then you can't.
No, but what I want someone to do is, like I tell people, turn that can't into a can. Who wants to hear her if she was sick?
Even well.
Hi.
We were talking about karaoke
Hi, Martine.
tonight.
What?
No.
Martine?
No. She's not a good singer.
Pammy Kalkstein and Charlie are on. What?
You're not a good singer.
I am not. We were talking about that. Michelle wants to go karaoke. I am not a good singer. But that's good for karaoke. You don't have to be a good singer. I don't know words. So, but you know what? I don't want to be a singer.
You don't know lyrics.
No.
You know words.
I don't want to be a singer. I don't. Okay.
Thank goodness.
But I do forget wait, you guys should have your own sitcom. We do.
We do. You're watching.
Nicole, you watching it, honey. And by the way, your grandmother
producers?
loves us too.
If you know any TV producers.
Hey, David.
Sponsors.
Okay.
Anyone who wants
So
to
listen, if you
sponsor
think you
our show.
can't, you're wrong. You can. You can do anything you want to do. You
Yes,
can learn anything you
except
want.
take flight. I guarantee none of you would be able to take flight.
Be passionate. Be happy. Learn. This is what I tell. Be a lifelong learner. Learn. And then learn some
good.
more.
Learn good. Learn good.
Learn from people that know things that you don't. I tell you, I've learned so much from Robert.
She just doesn't retain any of it.
Okay, you know what? That's our cue, because I do not like when he puts me down.
It's not a put down.
That was
It's
a put
the
down.
truth.
Can we just say one little thing? I want to say the thing about Kelly Ripa. Can we bring that particular story up? I mean, can we go on the record about this? Because it's bothering me.
No.
No, we're not gonna?
Nope.
All right, so if you have
Thank God I'm
if
here.
anyone wants to know about Kelly Ripa, feel free to reach out to me. It's an interesting tidbit of a story. By the way, I've liked Kelly Ripa since all my children days. I loved all my children. I miss all my children. But it's one less TV show that I got to watch, so. Oh, please, it was a joke? Which one? Charlie.
I don't know.
I'm
What
not
was he
getting
saying?
serious on you. Don't worry.
I don't know what he said.
I don't know, Charlie. I'm not really, I can't totally follow along all the time. Oh, what he said to you.
Yeah. See?
Oh, now you're taking his side.
What does it mean?
No, I got it now. I got it. Charlie, I said that he's starting to, my cue is to get off, which means obviously you see our audience is saying, don't go, stay.
Stay. Yeah, we'll stay on.
Hi, Carrie.
We'll stay on. We'll stay on through the Super Bowl.
Carrie, by the way, got the cutest. First of all, she was wearing the cutest hat, the cutest sweater. They're Patriots fans, New England, but she had the greatest cake from an event planner.
Mm-hmm.
A beautiful red, white, and blue cake. It was great looking, really, really cool. So she must be going to a party.
Well, she's probably rooting for the Patriots.
Yeah, they are. All of our friends in that area are.
Something I learned just recently. I think I knew this, but I just relearned it.
Hey, Jill.
A friend of mine from high school is the offensive line coach for the Eagles.
Oh, really?
Jeff Stoutland. Yeah.
Oh.
So I saw a bunch of pictures from some
is
high
he?
school friends. He's the Eagles offensive line coach.
Would he entertain a phone conversation with me and you?
Yeah. Let me call him right now.
No, he's a little busy in Minnesota.
Oh,
Why
God.
Minnesota? That was another thing we said this morning. I know they're indoors, but why Minnesota? You were in Minnesota.
Yes, I was there for a week one weekend.
So here's to having a growth mindset and learning or chilling and relaxing this afternoon in front of your maybe fireplace, if you have one, and your TV.
Or maybe, better yet, you're in a part of the country where you don't need a fireplace.
Well, I think it doesn't matter where you are in the country. I think it's nice to have a fireplace, Robert. I think even Florida needs a fireplace right
If
now.
I lived in San Diego, I would happily give up a fireplace.
You don't think there's something really calming and
I could,
beautiful about a fireplace?
well, yes.
And you're using it for a heat source,
Yes.
but I'm just saying, don't
As
you,
is
as
the
Deborah
ocean.
said,
If I could sit and look at the ocean
would you like
in
a
San
fire
Diego,
on the beach? Wouldn't that be nice
well,
too?
yeah, but that's not a fireplace. That's different. That's
That's not a
outdoor,
fireplace.
an outdoor fire pit or whatever. That's fine.
All right. Listen,
And I'll go on
Everybody-
the record.
everybody
with that.
have fun, whatever you do the rest of today.
Hope whatever team you're rooting for.
And listen, I'm going to tell you this.
Wins.
Please don't eat too much. Taste a little bit of this and a little bit of that.
Right, a little bit of this and a little bit of that. Okay, I'm going to stop my feed now. You
Okay.
want to continue your
Go ahead.
feed?
No, we
Should
can
we stop both?
So that would be fun. We should ask everybody what they want. No, we don't want to ask them
What they want?
if they want us to stay or if they want me to stay.
No. No, they're not making that decision. We're going. Enjoy the Super Bowl. I hope I hope you enjoy the commercials. I hope your box wins. A lot of people are in pools, football pools. That's what keeps most people interested in the
Yeah,
game
we haven't
to
done that
begin
in a
with.
while.
We could have a football pool tonight, me and you.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Winner take all.
We'll be seeing you soon.
Remember, life is better live.